of the weekend. There's audio texting me, so I do apologize. It could be an update on something.
Oh yeah, what can we get an update? Whatever happened with the Jake Paul possibility of a boxing match? Because I feel like he's just trolling. He posted that shit on Twitter, but it doesn't seem like this would be a smart fight for him to take. It doesn't seem like it's something that he really wants. There's not much upside. Like, I understand his brother's fighting Mayweather, but it's like, that is like the most famous boxer in the world. There's no chance in the world he's going to win, but it's like, it's a $50 million fucking huge event. I just don't see there being much upside to getting his fucking ass beat by you.
Yeah, well, obviously he feels he can beat me, doesn't he? So, and he wants to build his name. One would assume. And listen, I don't need to fight Jake Paul, and I'm not necessarily looking for it. But if he actually came, and by all accounts he did, he came with an offer. But if that is, it turns out to be serious and it could actually become a reality, if I can get licensed, obviously I have vision problems and whatnot. If we can find a way around that, we can do it in an exhibition style or whatever, then yeah. I mean, come on, I'm not going to leave that money on the table. See what we were just talking about. I'd be a fool. Some people might say you're a fool for risking your health. I'd say, no, trust me. I won the world title with one eye. I beat Anderson Silva with one eye. I fought from roughly 2013 until I retired with one fucking eye. Pretty sure I can beat Jake Paul with one eye and one hand behind my back.
Yeah. Well, has there been any update? We do have Darren Till chiming in just here in a second. He just came on. But is there any update at all? Has there been any movement?
No, but I do need to clarify something because Audiotar did text me because I said mistakenly, he's like, bro, what the fuck? Because he represents Dylan Dennis as well. And apparently I must have said last week that Dylan Dennis didn't want the fight. And he's like, Dylan Dennis does want the fight, but he can't fight until June. So apologies, Dylan. Dildanus, apologies.
Does he get mad at you for trashing Dylan?
I don't know. Fuck off, dildo.
I mean, look, if I'm Jake Paul, I want to fight Dylan Dennis over Michael Bisping all day long. Dylan Dennis is a jiu-jitsu expert with limited striking. To be honest with you, Dylan Dennis, it's not a foregone conclusion that Dylan Dennis wins that fight. I don't know how good or bad Jake Paul is. I'm not enough of a fight expert to really look at what he does in training and in those fights to give a genuine assessment. But yeah, that would be a fight that I would be looking for if I was Jake Paul. And I'm not trying to go against you getting an easy payday here, but why would Jake Paul fight you? It seems like a death wish.
Yeah, I don't know if it seems like a death wish. He obviously just feels he can beat me, and he's trying to get traction and whatnot. Hey, God bless him. You can't hate on him for that. I like ambitious people. Good for him. As we said, we can't hate on him for making money off YouTube. Can't hate on him for coming into boxing and trying to do this. And I've got nothing against him for it. And if he wants to throw me some money, right? And I will not. This is not a comeback. I've got no designs on coming out of retirement and fighting again and all the rest of it. But honestly, and I'm not trying to sound insulting to him, I don't see this as a fight. I don't. And it's not that I'm underestimating the guy. I just see this as put some fucking boxing gloves on and spar this guy and outskill him, and then pick up a payday. And then there we go, back to being retired again. Just gets me in shape. I lose a few pounds, maybe get a few new Instagram followers from YouTube. Who fucking knows? And some cash in the bank.
And I gotta be honest with you, if Jake Paul showed up and fought you, I'd give him some. If he lasts a minute, I'd give him some respect. You're like, God damn it, do you really want that? Like, it's not. I understand. Like you're very famous. You know what I'm saying? You have a couple million followers on Instagram at this point, but it's not like it's like this big, crazy, like, oh my God, Michael Bisping the most. I mean, Mayweather's the most famous boxer of all time. You know what I'm saying? So you see the benefit there. This seems like there's just not enough upside for him. So if he did it, I'd actually have more respect for him because almost anybody would probably try to get in there against Conor and Mayweather because those are the two biggest names in combat sports.
Yeah, listen, absolutely. The guy's trying to get headlines. I don't know if he's legitimately wants to do that. Remember, he put out a tweet last week, my management is working on a melatonin
fucking burned, bro. He fucking burned you so bad.
Oh, yeah, he showed a picture of me unconscious with Dan Henderson fucking over the top of me. But what did I put back? I already tweeted him once saying bags don't hit back. Well, neither do basketballers for that matter. And then he came back with the melatonin thing, and I thought, I'm not going to keep going at him like this. I said my bit, he said that. If he said something else, I would have come back. But I thought about it. I was like, what did I come up with? I was like, Why don't you go back to bragging about how many Instagram followers your dog has? Because you sure as hell have no fight accolades to brag of. Something like that. You know what I mean? But it wasn't very good. So I left it. I walked away. I did.
That's it.
You say Darren Till's on? We got Darren Till waiting in the lobby.
I see him. I see his in the corner right there.
Well, get him fucking on. We can't keep the king waiting. Let's get Darren Till on. The gorilla. Is he there?
I see his microphone is still muted.
Oh, there he is, looking like fucking Darth
There we
Vader.
go. He looks like the cover of that Queen album.
He does, yeah. Just as gay. How are you, mate? You well?
I'm not driving, don't be gassing me up, mate.
I'm not grassing you up. I wasn't trying to do that, but I just see movement in the background.
You're definitely driving.
Yeah. Do you want to call us back when you get to the destination?
I'm not going to incriminate myself any further.
All right, mate. Just right off the bat, what's going on with your Twitter? It's saying you got no followers these days. What's going on?
I don't know. I think I tweeted something very offensive and they blocked me.
Twitter did?
I think so, yeah.
Oh shit.
Do you have any idea what it was?
Well, he knows exactly what it was. Come on.
You know, if I knew, I'd say I don't know nothing back. I was just about to, when I was come on, then I was just about to log back out though when I heard you talking about like YouTubers and stuff, mate. Come on, mate.
Yeah. What did I do? If you'd have fucking logged on a couple of minutes before, mate, you would have heard me say, listen, I'm not after a fight with this guy.
Oh, jeez. Look at Mike throwing shade at me. Come on, Mike. Come on.
No, I said, listen, I'm not coming out of retirement. I'm not chasing this. But if he's serious and he's going to throw some fucking proper money on the table, then I'm not going to leave it there, am I? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think for someone like you who's already been there and done it and been the champ, definitely. But I'm just getting a little bit sick of all these guys like losing fault. You wouldn't believe how many guys message me daily like saying call them out, because obviously I'm very good online and that, but I'm just getting sick to death of it, mate.
Yeah.
I am proper sick.
No, I know what you're saying.
Come on, Mesopotamia. I'll win with oil. No, what? How'd I get Africa? Oh, please kill me. Huh? What's this? Wow, the Pharaoh's gold stash. Okay, let's...
It was just Audie, my manager, came back last week.
No, but I'm not saying it about you. You're retired. If you come back and fucking do what you want, mate, you've fucking been there and done it. But we've got guys like, say for myself, example, mate, I want to be a fucking UFC world champion. I don't want money or anything until I'm a UFC world champion. Then once I've got that belt and created legacy and stuff like that, mate, you know, I don't want to be the fucking meme world champion, even though I am. I want to be the UFC world champion, so I'm just sick to death of seeing all these young guys and whatever's just calling out to YouTube star. I got no hate for Jake Paul. Fucking made an absolute killing off YouTube and now he's making an absolute killing off whatever this call out he's doing. Fair play to the geezer, but I think it's all the guys who are fighters in that call out who are absolute divvies, and they won't know what that means from America. Tell them what a divvy is, Mike.
Means a fucking dickhead, lad.
Fucking red lad. Paul Kelly.
Oh, he's a fucking divvy. Lewis, you wanted to say something?
Well, yeah. I mean, what do you think, Darren, of all these YouTubers that are coming out? It's a double-edged sword, right? I mean, obviously they're not real combat athletes, but they're bringing tons and tons of eyes to, you know, boxing, martial arts in general.
Oh, for sure, mate. Of course. Like, listen. Of course, I'm a very, I understand, like, I always look at two sides, of course, but I just really, my belief is my opinion on it all is just like, before all of that and before the money and everything, I would love to just, I want to be a world champion, what I got in this for, and sometimes you get like sidelined and sidetracked because people say no, be like business minded as well as whatever and all that, and that's all good and well, but the focus has to be the belt. And some of these guys are taking their eye off the ball and like wanting to do crossovers. If it's with a boxer, for sure, yeah, but I just don't know. I just think if it's only for the money, I strongly disagree with it.
Yeah, well,
I'm probably wrong. I probably am wrong.
No.
But I've just got a different mentality towards